Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the families, the viewers, the world out there. We could really use it. Today we are going to take a look at the week ahead for the sign of Taurus. And this is going to be for April 5th through the 11th, guys, okay? So we are going to tap into the energies with the energy oracle per usual. Then we'll get an overview message with the fairy tarot and break it down a little bit deeper with a traditional tarot deck, okay? Please keep in mind the messages are general here on YouTube. You are more than welcome to check other placements. If you find the message resonates, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the channel. And if you like future messages, hit that subscribe button. Everyone is always welcome, and it does help set the intentions, okay? So let's get started here, Taurus. For more information on how to book a personal reading, the energy cleanse kits that I offer, any other useful information is all linked below in the description box. So let's see. Most important message here for Taurus Spirit. What does Taurus need to see? What does Taurus need to see here? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Oh crap. Why do I feel like these cards came out last time or something close to these cards? I know these two cards definitely came out last time, Taurus, last week. So we have the woman holding the heart, the woman holding the coin, the hostility, and victory. I feel like there's going to be a fight that happens here. Something's going down, Taurus. Let's get a soul journey card. I feel like there's going to be hostilities between two people because of some choice. I hate to say it because it's so cliche in these readings, but it feels like the third party, two women. Someone has a choice to make here and they're not really deciding. Feels like somebody is kind of playing both sides of the fence. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Acceptance. I learn to accept the things that I cannot change. Relationships. Yes. So I feel like this is a relationship here, Taurus, that you had or have had in the past. And I feel like maybe you and this person have a strong connection, but I get the sense here that you're feeling entitled over this person and they may be entertaining other people. However this is resonating, I feel like there's going to be hostility between two people over this relationship, and I feel like there's going to be a need for acceptance here. This may even break trust, the situation between these people. So let's dig a little bit deeper here. Most important message here for Taurus Spirit. What does Taurus need to see for April 5th through the 11th? Please and thank you. Cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to details. Kindness to others. Oh my goodness, sorry about that, guys. That was my best friend that just called in. She's a Taurus. So that was crazy. And this reading made me think about her. Anyways, this is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles talks about slow and steady wins the race, a slow paced approach, paying attention to the details. Let's get a couple more cards out here and then we'll talk about it. Sorry that I had to pause you guys, but when I seen this reading, these cards come out and she called, yeah. But it was nothing, it was nothing. Looks like there's a need here to release something from the past, okay? I feel like what the cards are saying here is there's going to be a new opportunity that's going to be coming in. That's going to be more emotionally fulfilling than the one that you're in. You're not going to have any complications. You're not going to have any disrespect. It's going to be, you know, everything's going to be on the up and up, okay? But you're going to need to walk away from your current situation in order to make space for this new opportunity. And right now, I feel like there is some hostility between you and another person over the person who needs released here. So let's use this deck. I haven't used this deck in a while, the Spellcaster Tarot. Let's get a little bit deeper here. I do feel that there may be some information with the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords talks about spying, but it does also talk about information. I feel like there's maybe going to be some information that's going to have a little bit of truth to it. That's going to help you to clear this energy a little bit quicker, okay? The information may be hard to hear, but I feel like it's necessary. Let's take a look. Also, guys, I wanted to say I am going to be doing something a little bit different coming up. So this week's readings, I will be checking on which sign has the most thumbs up. And whichever sign has the most thumbs up, I will be doing a little bonus for that sign. I haven't decided if I'm going to give you, add the extended version to the reading or do a whole bonus reading. So comment below and let me know what you would be more interested in. Judgment, and then the Ten of Cups. So Judgment, it does talk about, sometimes can be reconciliation, can also be like rising from Phoenix, rising from the ashes. This card reminds me of being liberated, okay? Feeling free from a situation that probably was very tumultuous, okay? I feel like at one point you probably had a very deep connection with this person, okay? There is this still feeling connected, still feeling tied to the past. But I feel like this is clearing. I feel like this information that's going to come out is going to help clear the air. It's going to help liberate you from this relationship, okay? So I feel like that's why there's a lot of cards coming out here signifying to pay attention. Strength card. A lot of times this card does symbolize acceptance as well, right? Learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I feel like the reason why you may have or may need to walk away from this person is because it's no longer serving. I feel like you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn from this person, and now it's time to release. It's time to walk away, and that in itself, Taurus, is a lesson. Learning how to walk away from a situation that's no longer serving you, especially when you don't want to. This Two of Wands reminds me of kind of not wanting to make a decision, okay? At a crossroads, but not wanting to make a decision. You see here in this card, he's kind of tied to these two sticks sticking out of the ground that are flimsy, they look like, but he has one hand that he's paying attention to something else. He's not even worried about those sticks or being captured. He's worried about this bird over here. Things are going to change though. This is going to change, and I feel like it's going to change very quickly. Let's get a few more cards out here and then we'll get some clarification. Acceptance could also mean the part that you played as well, right? There may have been parts that you played in the turmoil or in the downfall of this relationship as well. Part of it is maybe staying too long. I do feel like you're in this process of change, okay? Changing your perspective on this. I also feel like you're in this stage of waiting or pause, trying to process this information, trying to release. There's something in the details I feel like that you're missing. Okay, something that if you would have seen this sooner, you probably would have walked away. And I feel like it has to do with this person's loyalty. Okay, I feel like you may feel this person is a loyal person, but I get the sense here, Taurus, that this may be something that's changing. Okay, maybe this person was at one point loyal, but their loyalty is changing. And you're starting to see this person's other side. And the other side is even uglier than the side that you don't like. I do feel here there was a specific reason why you walked away, or there is a specific reason why you're walking away. And another thing, that's one thing that I feel here, that for some of you, you could have already ended this relationship and came back in. And that's how they got another person. And now they're having to choose between you or this other person and are having a hard time. Okay, and maybe it's because of the past. And I feel like same with you, Taurus, you're maybe looking back on the past and wanting things to be like it used to be, but I feel like you're kind of looking back with rose-colored glasses. If you look back practically, I feel like you're going to have a better understanding. Strength. That acceptance piece again. Accepting. It's kind of reminds me of the serenity prayer. The accepting the things that you cannot change and willing to change the things that you can, or something like that. I feel like there's going to be this point of contemplation. Okay. This ending is bringing balance back into your life, Taurus. So trust the process here. This past situation, I feel like, is what's ending. And even though I feel like you're kind of in this murky state, this not wanting to move forward, I feel like the clarity is going to come. I feel like the veil is going to be lifted. You're going to see how everything happens for a reason. Right now, I feel like you're in this transitional phase, so it's hard to see because you're not yet quite where you need to be, but you haven't quite released the past. And it's very conflicting, confusing right here. Okay? Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Don't turn back around and look at the past. It's like once you take some time to bring balance back into your life, things are going to start turning around. You're going to start feeling better about this change. Feeling more balanced, feeling more fulfilled. But I do get the sense here, Taurus, that you are having a hard time leaving. Let's get a few cards here for the advice. Advice for Taurus moving forward, Spirit, please and thank you. Advice for my Taurasian friends moving forward. Okay. This ending happened for a reason. Again, remember how I said I feel like something had ended and then it came back together? It ended for a reason. And when you came back, you kind of reset karma or reset that karmic cycle back at the beginning. Getting clear on why you walked away is where your answer lies. Okay, it's going to bring in clarity, it's going to bring in truth. I feel like it's going to help lift this veil, lift this fog. So Taurus, I do want to do an extended version to this reading. In the extended, we are going to see what the next steps moving forward are. We'll also see where this is headed. Take a look into the outcome if the guidance is followed. We'll pull some archangel cards for blessings. We'll pull the soul truth for kind of some soul guidance. If that's something you guys are interested in, the link is below in the description box. The power thought card that's coming out for you, Taurus, is my life is a mirror. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. Beautiful. So Taurus, that is the message I have coming out for you. I do really get the sense here that there is kind of this difficult time holding on. So maybe a review and release. That video is linked below in the description box. Taking some time to focus on you, what makes you happy. Maybe you need to discover some new things about what makes you happy, right? Getting back to you, okay? Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.